My mother-in-law looked me straight in the eye and said, "As long as you're under my roof, you will go to my church." She thought she had absolute power over me. What she didn't realize was that she had just handed me the perfect weapon. If you've ever been pressured, disrespected, or emotionally cornered by someone who thought they owned you, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up, because this is one of the most satisfying, logic-based revenge stories you'll hear today. Let me paint the picture for you. My wife and I come from different religious backgrounds. Think evangelical Protestant and Catholic. But here's the thing, neither of us was particularly devout. Faith for us was personal, quiet, respectful. Her mother? Oh no. My mother-in-law was a zealot, and I don't mean that casually. I mean textbook definition. Religion wasn't just part of her life, it was her identity, her authority, and her weapon. She was the self-appointed matriarch of the family, loud, commanding, the kind of woman who didn't ask, she declared. Every conversation felt like a sermon, every disagreement felt like heresy. I tried to be respectful, I really did. Before we were married, when my wife was still my fiancée, I agreed to attend her church once. Just once. That decision still sends a chill down my spine. Halfway through the service, the pastor asked members of the congregation to stand up and confess their sins publicly, one by one. People stood, heads bowed, voices shaking. Then one man stood up, and I will never forget what he said. He confessed that his wife enjoyed sex. The elders had told him she was wanton, sinful, ungodly, and because of that, he announced he was divorcing her. Right there in front of everyone. I remember sitting frozen in the pew, my stomach twisting into knots, my hands were clenched so tight my fingernails were digging into my palms. I looked around the room, no outrage, no shock, just nods of approval. That was it. I swore, silently, fiercely, never again. We're married now, visiting her parents for Sunday dinner, and in their world, Sunday wasn't just a day. It was a 3-act religious marathon. Morning service, evening service, Wednesday night service. The first weekend we stayed over, her mother knocked on the door early Sunday morning. Bright smile, tight lips. "So, when are you getting ready for church?" I took a breath. "No, thank you. I'm not of your faith, but I hope you have a wonderful service." Her smile vanished. She straightened her back. "Well, as long as you're under my roof, you attend church with the family." There it was, the unspoken threat, the power move. I tried to reason with her, calm words, polite tone. She wouldn't budge. And then, as if on cue, my wife pulled me aside. "Can you just do it?" she whispered. "Just this once. Keep the peace." Keep the peace. Those words always sound harmless until you realize they mean you suffer quietly so someone else can stay comfortable. I felt cornered, disrespected, small. And that's when something clicked. It was like a switch flipped in my brain. I smiled. I turned back to my mother-in-law and said, "You know what? You're absolutely right." She blinked. I continued, "You're completely correct. It is proper for guests to follow the rules of the house they're staying in." Her chest puffed out. Victory, she thought. "But," I added, slowly, deliberately, "but that means when you come to visit us, you will attend my church. All of you, as a family." Silence. You could have heard a pin drop. Her face went pale, then red. She sputtered, deflected, changed the subject. "Oh, well, that's different." "No, it's exactly the same." I leaned forward, and I need you to agree right now in front of your family and in front of God. You could feel the panic rising in her, because here's the thing. We had the only grandkids. She couldn't just refuse to visit us. And attending a Catholic church for a hardcore evangelical zealot, that was her nightmare. She looked around the room, her husband, her children, everyone watching. She was trapped by her own logic. Minutes passed. Finally, she exhaled and said the words I'll never forget. "Fine." Then quietly, "You don't have to attend our services. Not one, not ever." The power shifted permanently. I didn't gloat, I didn't raise my voice, I just nodded. And for the first time since I'd known her, she backed down. Years later, my father-in-law pulled me aside. "You know," he said, shaking his head, "you're the only son-in-law who ever stood up to her." Apparently, when she visited others, her kids would hide their booze and weed at the neighbor's house. Grown adults, afraid. I wasn't angry anymore. I felt something better. Validated. Power doesn't always crumble under force. Sometimes it collapses under its own hypocrisy. All I did was hold up a mirror, and she couldn't stand what she saw. If this story gave you that quiet, satisfying chill, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. What's the smartest revenge you've ever witnessed? Because sometimes the best payback isn't loud, it's logical, and it lasts forever.